Shalom Sprouties, this is Rivka from the Organic family. Today we're going to be working to further set up our website. We've already done a few things towards setting up the website, which I'll go over in a second. But today our main focus is going to be setting up the WordPress theme that we got with StudioPress. So just to kind of backtrack, we have already completed a few things and we'll have more videos coming up on all of this because I didn't have the idea to start recording it until I got to this point. So I have a couple more sites I need to work on. So the next one that I create, I'll start from the very beginning and show every single tiny step. But in this case, we already bought our domain. We used GoDaddy. There's lots of different services out there. We happen to have used GoDaddy, and we'll put a link below the video in the description for them, so you can go if you want to use them and buy your domain. And then the second thing we did is we set up WordPress on the domain that we bought, which is in this case Organic Family. And then we chose and bought a WordPress theme at StudioPress. We'll also put the link for StudioPress below in the description. So now this is the point that we're at, that we bought the theme and we need to go ahead and install that theme and get started on the website. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so once you've installed WordPress on your domain, you just need to go to the domain/wp-login.php, and that'll take you to your login. Once you've done it a couple times, it'll be saved in your bar. So once you start typing the /wp, all the rest of this will just pop up. Okay, so then you're going to go ahead and enter your username and password. And it'll take you to your dashboard. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to go to StudioPress. So StudioPress is really neat. This is where we bought our WordPress theme. We chose the Foodie Pro theme for this particular domain. You can see they have tons of different themes. This will be in one of the kind of backtrack beginner videos, but this is a really neat, here you go, shop for themes. I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of all the different themes they have. They're really great themes. These are not free themes. I chose to go ahead and go with this because they offer support and they just have great, excellent reviews from other bloggers and people who professionally build websites. So we went ahead and decided to make a small investment that would be worth it in the long run. So let's go ahead and log in here. Okay, and then we're going to go down and we are going to download, I believe we already downloaded this, but just to make sure, you're going to always download the Genesis framework and whatever theme that you chose. So we have both the Genesis framework, which all the themes run off of, and then we have the actual theme, Foodie Pro, that we chose. And then we're going to come back over here. Okay, so I'm brand new at this. I've built a couple websites with like website builders and stuff like that, but I've never done one with WordPress and where I had to install a theme, so I might have to do a little bit of poking. But I think the next thing we do is we save this somewhere on our computer. Okay, I have had to pause this video several times. It's very frustrating. Sometimes to do something that you are totally unfamiliar with. But what happened is I was having a problem with the zip file. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but I just wanted to give just a quick overview of what I did, which hopefully fixed it. So it said when I was trying to download the file, if you noticed, I was getting that pop-up window that I kept closing. because every other time that I've ever gotten that pop-up window, I've closed it and I've always been able to function and do whatever I needed to do. But I guess in this case, because I don't need to grab a file out from the inside of the zip file, I actually seem to need the whole zip file as one to be able to upload into that WordPress theme. I guess that I have to be able to grab a whole zip file, and that service seems to not be free. So what I did is I clicked, to go ahead and purchase or whatever. I followed the prompts, and then I went ahead and downloaded this, which says you get a free trial, and that you can go ahead and use the service that way. So then it had automatically, after I downloaded it and installed it, you can see it here, I installed it, then it took me to this automatically, and then I just drug these two over to my Organic Family file, and let's see if I can now upload them. Hopefully this is a tangent that you won't have to go on, but I thought it might be helpful to someone else, just in case you go through the same thing. Okay, so now we're going to try to, again, we went to appearance, or here, let's backtrack just because I don't know. I had to pause the video so many times, I don't know what you guys saw last. So let's just go to our home, basically. Our dashboard, that's what it is. And then go to appearance, themes, and then you're going to add new, and then choose a file. So in this case, we're going to go to our file, and hopefully now we're going to be able to have it work. So here, see how we had the open folders here, it wasn't grabbing it. I think now it will, because now it's an actual zip file. So we're going to do Genesis. And what we're hoping for is that this, oh yeah, this lights up, so it's clickable. Before it wasn't. Okay, great. Seems like that finally worked. Oh, sometimes feels like such a success. Okay, so now we got Genesis. Now we're going to go ahead and do the Foodie Pro theme. Install that one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I got a little bit flustered with all this, so I actually need to go back. Let's go back and actually activate these themes. I'm going to go first to, I'm just using the back, and I'm going to go first to the Genesis, and I'm going to activate it. And then to the Foodie Pro theme. Oops, I guess it's not letting me do it that way. And here, we'll just activate it this way. So we activated first the Genesis and then the Foodie Pro. And I believe our theme is now installed. Yes, it is. We can see it right here. So we have Genesis now running. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to come in here and we are going to start customizing and building the website. So we do have the Foodie Pro, and we're going to start getting our homepage set up and go on to the next steps. I probably need a breather in between, but we're very happy to have gotten one more step done. Each step has kind of been a struggle when you're learning something for the first time, but here we go. Okay. And one more thing we can do real quick is just go in and see the basics of our site set up with the theme. So yay, here we go.